Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 'Tis I, Michael A. Grimm, aka the Multi-Voice. I have many voices, but one opinion. And right now, I got an update for you, ladies and gentlemen. And this is an update for those of you who wants to know what's been going on lately. Well, one thing I am going to talk about, I know that some of you had enjoyed my my update on the part 3 of the whole Flash and Buck audio, which I decided to make a sort of a universe franchise. And since, I remembered when I enjoyed the Arrowverse and started with Green Arrow and then Flash and Supergirl and Legend of Tomorrow and so forth, and they all call it the Arrowverse because it all started with Green Arrow. So since I started with Flash Gordon meets Buck Rogers, I decided to call it the Flash&Buck-Verse. I thought that would be a good name for it, since it has me as Buck Rogers and Jericho Kane as Flash Gordon, which he always did a really great job being Flash Gordon, and also playing our villains as well, me as Ming the Merciless, and him as Killer Kane. So that covers the Flash&Buck-Verse. Now for the other franchise I'm going to be talking about is my Doctor Who. I know that you enjoyed me talking about my Gallifrey multiverse, the multiverse saga. Well, here's a little something I want you to know. We had a dramatic fight with one of my team members, and he kept going behind our backs and causing a lot of problems. So, gave me no choice but let him go. So, I'm afraid that the Lion Blade Doctor will no longer be a part of us. And of course, when I mention a friend of ours named who wants to play the 14th Doctor, well, let's just say we're having a bit of a problem too, so I'm afraid his Doctor ain't gonna shine. But out of that, there is a little bit of a gray light in something new I'm going to be doing. Since I introduced Adam Fishwick as the Valeyard Doctor in the Disturbance in the Multiverse, I think it's time for Adam Fishwick's Doctor to make an appearance and let him be like the War Doctor in our franchise. So, I'm going to be focusing on Adam Fishwick's Doctor as the Valeyard Doctor, and I have an idea where he's called the Valeyard Doctor because he's starting to have, a gray lining on himself. Like he's trying to do good, but sometimes his dark side starts corrupting him, and all of a sudden he's being shadowed by a spirit of the Valeyard. And for those of you who have seen my Colin Baker era of Doctor Who, or my Doctor Who-a-thon, the Valeyard is actually the Doctor from the future who joins the dark side. So the Valeyard is corrupting the Valeyard Doctor, so it's up to my Doctor to help him clear a better path, or else I wouldn't exist. Or else my Doctor wouldn't exist. And of course, Adam Fishwick liked the idea, and he's on board with it. And of course, another character I'm also going to be introducing is, of course, the Timeless Romana, voiced by my most wonderful woman I ever met, Liz, who is from Oklahoma, but she wants to be Romana in my series and wants to be my second companion besides Hannah. So I'm doing a sort of a spin-off, sort of a prequel spin-off of Romana, where in her story, before she met my doctor, she's going to end up in the BBC Merlin universe. And on this one, Morgan Le Fay steals her regeneration power. So now she gets help from Merlin himself, and he helps her out in order to get her regeneration back. And of course, her spending time with Merlin made her miss being with the doctor. So that's why she reunites with my doctor and also becomes the big sister to Hannah. So I'm going to be doing Romana meets Merlin, and then do a huge event where there's going to be a few changes on the missing doctor, since Lion Blade Doctor ain't going to be in it. So I'm going to be adding the Valiard Doctor, who's going to get involved, and of course introduce Romana for the first time, and of course be like the older sister to Hannah throughout the rest of the series. So I have a lot to talk about, and this is, I got lots to do and less time to get them done. And after this whole fiasco going, I feel more relieved to have more ideas and more projects to look on. Now, I haven't seen the Merlin series, but they're on Tubi, so I think I'm going to start watching the series so I could get the gist of it and probably work on a script for Romana to meet Merlin. So this is going to be a very short video, so any of you who likes this video, this update I mentioned, please leave a comment down below, hit like and subscribe for more, and see you later, guys.